Hello everybody. This video is an update on the current situation of this whole moving out, getting the RV prepared. I have been in this slump recently where I have been waking up and I feel so overwhelmed because I just immediately have this to-do list. My notes tab has this enormous to-do list and I just wake up feeling like I need to get stuff done. I need to get stuff done. I need to get out of bed. And I always like to have a slower, do my quiet time, read my Bible, pray, quiet morning. But it's been affecting that because my mind has been distracted by things that I'm like, man, I really need to start doing this. And I obviously know my reading and my time with the Lord is the most important for me in the mornings. But that's been so distracting. And then the closer we get, we have a week left and we have so much to get done. We have to still move out our entire room. I have to go through closets. I have to go through the pantry. I have to box things up to move it to the RV. And I'm feeling so tired. You can probably hear that in my voice. I'm so sleepy. And I woke up today and I literally, I have so much to get done today. I had all these plans of getting up around 7. I get up, I even start making the coffee. I'm got my Bible out and I see Seth still sleeping and I'm looking and I'm like, sleep sounds so nice. And so then of course I go over and curl up and go back to sleep. And then I don't wake up until 9. And then even after I wake up at 9, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start reading. I read my chapters, which just felt like a routine thing where I was like, okay, I just need to I know I need to do this. I know this is good. I'm just going to do it, which I know there is sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you, even if you don't feel like it, you got to push past what you feel like and you just got to do it. But then I felt bad because I was like, man, I don't feel like I showed up really trying to engage with the word. And then I get up and get dressed. But no, before that, I'm just laying in bed for so long. I feel I don't want to do anything. It's all too overwhelming. I don't know where to start. I'm just going to lay here. And I don't feel like that most mornings. Most of the time, especially with the to-do list, I'm so, it motivates me. I'm like, okay, let's see what I can check off. But today I am just feeling exhausted and tired. And man, there's just a lot to get done. And I know we'll get it done. We have to be out of here by Monday, but it's just the process of getting there. I feel very unmotivated. Today, I'm not even sure what my goal is. I've just looked at my to-do list yep. So I'm currently just I need lots of coffee. I need to probably have a really good intense prayer time, and I'm just really, my headspace yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday we went and had a little Hill family get together on his side, well, I guess my side now too, at his granny and papa's, and it was so sweet. We just spent the day hanging out, playing with the kiddos. Really nice time, but we stayed there until around midnight because we ended up staying and playing dominoes with his grandparents and sitting on the porch and playing music, and it was so sweet and really enjoyed that. But we got back late, I think, which didn't really add to my motivation to get up this morning, was getting back late and going to bed late. But we really we gotta just kick it in gear. I'm kind of just rambling because when I just don't even want to go start the stuff I need to go start. I'm literally staring at, first of all, this messy bed, and I need to wash the sheets and the duvet. Guys, I love the duvet, but when I think about taking it all out to wash it, then put it back, I'm like, I hate this. And I'm kind of being whiny and complaining, and that I don't feel like this often, but I'm showcasing this side of myself because I know I'll want to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I remember how exhausted I was. And you can probably see it. I don't even know if you can see it. My eyes. I feel like I've been having these bags underneath them. The lighting might be hiding it. Anyway, I'm going to get stuff done. I don't know if I'm going to take you guys along though, because I don't even know if I feel like setting up the tripod to like film me doing stuff, but it might motivate me to actually do it if I know I'm recording it. So I might take you guys along with me as a packing, getting stuff cleaned and ready. Anyway, this is kind of Debbie Downer. Hello, that's an update. I'll see you guys soon. Cleaning up the desk. It's all cleaned off, everything's cleared out. I kind of have things organized of what I'm taking, what I'm not. Now I'm going to do our end tables, which actually I think will take longer than I want to, because there's a lot of like notes and letters and things like that that I keep in there, so that'll take me a little minute. Update. So I got a little bit more energy. I got the desk in my room, one end table. I still need to do Seth's end table, washing the bedding. Ended up going and getting a Riverhawk Nutrition tea. My younger sister Montana loves these. I never crave them, but for some reason I was like, you know what, I'm kind of craving that, so I went and got one. Super good. It was called the Captain America, and then I went to Arvest to deposit our coins. We like, Seth and I both saved so many coins in like a jar thing, and then I deposited those, which we had more money in our coins than I thought, so that was fun. And then just got back. I am going to probably either start working on my closet and finish Seth's end table. That's the update. Okay, also I want to show you guys what I got Seth for our 1-year anniversary. It's coming up this Sunday. I'm so excited. It'll be, not only is it going to be like this break from this exhausting week of things, but also it's our 1-year anniversary. I really cannot believe it's been a whole year. Maybe I'll do a video on the first year of marriage and things I feel like I learned, things I wish I knew, things that were harder than I thought, things that were better than I thought, like all of that. I'll maybe do a little video. But what I got him was, I took our vows, and I don't know if you can really, it's kind of hard with the ring light, but I took our vows and I took one of our favorite wedding photos and I put them, like his are around him, mine are around me to him. And yeah, and then I had this little frame because I bought these frames, but I love it so much, just to hang in our room. So I'm so excited about this. And then I'll probably, I think I'm going to do, so instead of, I make my YouTube videos on a certain app, and so I think I'm gonna take like photos and pictures and videos of us, and from the course of the whole year, piece them together and make a little video for him for the 1 year, and get him like a card and some candy or something. But I'm super excited about this. So I just wanted to show you guys, I got it on Etsy. Yeah. Anyway, happy. situation that we're living under. Everything just looks like a mess, and this isn't even the half of it. Come with me to our guest room. I don't even want to show you. Please forgive me. Yep. This is the current tragedy. Oh my goodness, guys. It has been a couple days now since I even started this video, but I wanted to share with you the biggest praise Jesus moment of this entire RV experience happened yesterday. So I don't even know if I've updated anybody in the videos yet, but we were having a serious issue with the battery in our RV. First, it was like every single time we turned it on, the battery would die. So, I mean, we would get to turn it on, and then we'd turn it off, and we would need to jump it in order for it to even start. So this was the course of our entirety of like, okay, we really need to figure this out. This is a huge deal. And we figured out the house batteries and the main battery. We took them in to check them, and the guy said the main battery, the chassis battery, was dead and we needed a new one. So luckily it was still under a warranty from the previous owner to where we got a new one for free. So we were like, yes, put it in, thought we were good. It started, we didn't have to jump it, and drove home. Well, the next day my dad went out to start it and it was dead. Not only dead, but the battery had expanded and slightly melted along the sides. So we were like, wow, something is definitely over amping this battery. Basically went back in, the warranty people said, hey, this is our last free battery we will give you under the warranty because clearly it's our issue, it's not the battery's issue. So they gave us that battery. So my parents sat them aside, the two house batteries. They got two new house batteries. The main battery, set them aside, and my dad was so kind and called around and found an electrician, like an RV repairman who does the electrical work on RVs, to come out to us and to take a look at it. And so that was yesterday, and oh my goodness, this is not a sponsored video at all, but I have to give a huge shout out to Master Tech Mobile RV Service. Joe and Isaiah, it's a father and son, and they travel around in their little mobile truck, and they go out and they repair RVs, and they came out and fixed literally more problems than we knew we had. So first he figured out that our house batteries were not connected properly, so they weren't, if I butcher the mechanical terms of what I'm saying, I am so sorry. If you're listening and you know about mechanics and electrical things, I am probably not going to explain them right, but I'm going to explain them the best I can. Basically, the house batteries, they weren't ever hitting the ground, like the ground circuit that I believe goes towards our chassis battery. Instead, they weren't connected properly and were almost doing like a circle, like not even being sent out, or maybe something like that. Either way, it wasn't connected properly. So he fixed the house batteries, which was a huge issue. Then he was also able to figure out that our AC in the front living room, it wasn't blowing out very well. And I just thought, okay, this is just what we have to live with, is this. But I just briefly mentioned that to him, and he took down the little AC cover and realized that somebody had screwed, it's almost like this like little metal plate. Maybe I'll insert a clip here if I have it.
Oh, this is completely backwards. I'm very glad that I did this.
But it was on the opposite side. So where the air would intake, it was covered. And so it wasn't able to intake any air to really push any out. And it was obviously a huge issue for an AC unit. So he swapped that for us, and it blew out so much better, which I thought, oh my gosh, this is probably one of my favorite things that he came here and did, because that is just huge. And he checked out the volts on just all these different things, our electrical wire. Oh my gosh, when we walked into the RV, to the left, there was all these switches that didn't work, like they'd been disconnected and not connected properly. And so we had him look at that, and he fixed all of them: the porch light, the two ceiling lights, the storage unit lights, the motor steps so you can keep it out if you were camped somewhere, the battery connect and disconnect switch. OMG, he fixed that, which is a huge thing. I didn't even realize how huge that is. So he did that. He checked out our Our leveling gauges to check our gray water and our black water tanks, those weren't working. He fixed those. He fixed our, like, the light above the oven, the hood light, all those things. He shut a bypass valve for our hot water that we didn't even realize needed to be shut. He checked our converter, our generator. He just did so many things, and he fixed them all in like 2 hours, and they felt like Christmas in July, bringing us this massive gift. And I was like, wow, praise Jesus. I've been praying that we would just figure out why it wasn't running and be able to fix it. And then not only did we fix it, but also fixed all these other issues. So they're amazing. If you have an RV and need any kind of electrical work or repairs, definitely call them and hit them up. So yesterday they came out in the morning. So Seth and I met them there, walked through all of that with them. And then we went and moved out our king bed, our end tables, and the last of the big furniture to my brother's house, Colt. And that it took like all day. My parents were so kind and helped us literally do everything, like figuring out the electrical guy, helping us move. They have just been so helpful in this entire process. And so they helped us, and it was so sweet. And we got back super late. Seth and I continued to pack up the truck, which my parents let us borrow their truck. It was so sweet. We packed it up with a couple of desks and items that need to go down to his parents' house to store, and we're gonna be doing that this evening in just a couple hours actually. And we packed that up when we got back, and I tried to vacuum and kind of clear out and clean up the bedroom and the living room. And today I went through the guest room and got things organized, of like at least boxed and placed where they need to go. All right guys, this is the current update on the guest room. So I feel very proud. This corner is things Seth needs to go through, figure out what he's wanting to do with it. This corner is things that are going to my brother's or my parents' house to store, and we're taking this in the RV. So yay! And went through that closet, which took forever, and I felt very good about it. So my next project is to do our closet, to go through the clothes and anything left in there. And I think I will just then have the kitchen dishes. We went through most of them, but there's just a few left that I need to go through. So we'll have that, and it is just slowly coming together. So that's the update. Thank you so much for watching this video and coming along on some of the packing and the prepping and preparing for our trip. I will definitely be posting soon and give a final update when we're actually on the road. Woo! Bye guys.